Hello, my name is Katie, and I am the go-to for remote online notarization. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I have a Facebook group that I am very active on and just kind of give best tips, practices. We all talk. So anyway, what I want to talk about today is how to actually find your state guidelines. So this is something that I talk about all of the time. And I just kind of wanted to go into what that means and then also where to find it. This is specific to Florida, but if you are listening from a different state, reach out and I can help you. But otherwise, you would just Google your Secretary of State and then just kind of poke around until you find the state statutes that are specific for remote online notarization. You want to also make sure that remote online notarization is an option in your state. Otherwise, you'll be looking for pretty much nothing. So, Florida. Remote Online Notary Florida is what I Googled. And then you want to go all the way down to where it says Remote Online Notary Public. So click on this, and then it will give you an exact outline of the things that are pertaining to us. So June 7th, 2019, electronic legal document was signed into law. So this gives you the exact outline of the things that make our industry possible. And that is everything that you would want to know about this new law that came in. And you can always just Google notary and then the relevant things will pop up and just go through everything. This is basically our go-to source. Anything else is good, but not necessarily something that we would listen to. Like this would trump anything else. So the other thing that you want to look at is this one, which is very, very important also because it goes over the duties and responsibilities of the online notary. So it also goes over how to apply and everything like that. But if you have any questions as far as like, oh, I have a client that needs something interpreted, how do I find out if that's allowed or not? Or how do I find out the steps? You go in here and then just kind of go through all of the information. Before you start doing these notarizations, I would definitely encourage you to look over all of the guidelines so that way you know what's included in there, what you're allowed to do, your role, the ramifications if you don't listen to the guidelines, and just some of the things that you might not know were a thing. So I'll give you an example. If you are doing estate planning within the state of Florida, and check this yourself, but you are supposed to ask 3 additional questions to make sure that everything is valid just because that is such sensitive documents. So it goes into the different documents that you would need to ask these questions and then the exact script of what you would need to say. So actually that's what I'm going to do after this is stay tuned, subscribe, and follow along because I'm about to make that after this on what to do when you are doing estate planning, the 3 extra questions that you have to ask within the state of Florida. So anyway, that is what I'm referring to when I say check your state guidelines. That is the ultimate source. Do not listen to anything that is anyone, any articles, anyone online, even me, over what the state is telling you you are and are not allowed to do. So that is my soapbox moment. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, thank you.